A very good morning, students. This is your teacher Neelam Helawat, and today this is our video number 3 of the chapter Microbes and Human Welfare. Dear students, we have so far in the previous videos we have spoken about the purification of water, that is the treatment of the sewage water, and how the various microorganisms they are useful to us. What are the various products that are being prepared by utilizing the various microbes. Now today in this particular module we'll be talking about the microbes that help in the production of biogas. Now anybody of us can tell me what is a biogas, dear students? Can you tell me what is a biogas? You must have started in class 10th. Yes, biogas is a mixture of gases, and predominantly it contains the methane gas. Okay, so biogas basically is a mixture of gases, and the main gas in the biogas is a methane gas. Approximately 75% of methane gas is produced. Other than the methane gas, we have hydrogen gas, we have hydrogen sulfide, and the nitrogen, right? And the hydrogen. Okay, so 4 gases, that is your methane, hydrogen sulfide, then your carbon dioxide and your hydrogen gas. And these 4 gases, the mixture of these 4 gases is referred to as biogas. Now dear students, we know that the different types of gases are produced depending upon the growth and metabolism of various microbes. Like suppose if there is a fermentation of dough, then there is carbon dioxide gas is released. Now some bacteria they release hydrogen gas, while the other bacteria they release the methane gas. So the type of gas which is produced, it depends upon the microbe and the organic substance that is being utilized to produce the gas. So depending upon the substance or the substrate and depending upon the microbe, the various gases are produced. As I told you, in the fermentation of the dough, there is carbon dioxide gas. In cheese making also there is carbon dioxide gas. In preparation of beverages, we also have carbon dioxide gas. Right? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. However, there are certain other bacteria that work on the that grow without using oxygen, and such bacteria they are called anaerobic bacteria, and they produce large amount of carbon dioxide and hydrogen along with the methane, and such bacteria they are referred to as methanogens. Okay, such bacteria which produce large quantity of methane, they are referred to as methanogens, and these bacteria they can survive in the extreme conditions. Okay, they can be observed, they can be found in the extreme conditions like in desert areas, like in the extreme cold areas. So methanogens they are referred to as anaerobic bacteria which produce large quantity of methane gas along with the carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Okay, now these bacteria, dear students, they are also observed to be present in the rumen of the kettles, right? They are present in the stomach of the kettles, right? They are present in the stomach of the kettle, where they act upon the cellulosic material which is present in the food, right? Because these kettles, they feed on the grass, and the major component of the grass is cellulose. So these bacteria they act upon the cellulose and thus resulting in the production of methane gas. So when these kettles, right, because they contain wide variety of these methanogens, so when they lay the cow dung, so cow dung basically also contains major quantity of these methanogens. Okay, everyone? Thus we can say the excreta, that is called the cow dung or the gobar. Okay, we call it as gobar also, or the cow dung. It basically contains your anaerobic bacteria and these anaerobic bacteria, we call them as methanogens. So your cow dung or the gobar is a main source of these bacteria, and this cow dung can be utilized to produce the gobar gas. Okay, the gobar or the cow dung can be utilized to produce the gobar gas in gobar gas plants or in biogas plants. Like this kind of structure you must have observed in certain cities and in certain villages also. This is nothing but it is a biogas plant. Okay, dear students, it is a biogas plant. Have you noticed such structures? Yes, I think you must have noticed. So biogas, there are basically two types of biogas plant which are prevalent in India, which are highly used in India. One is a fixed dome type plant, another is a floating gas holder type plant. Now in class 10th you have studied about the fixed dome type plant. In this particular module we'll be talking about the floating gas holder type plant. We'll focus on this type of plant. And this biogas plant basically consists of a mixing tank. This is your mixing tank, dear students. This is your digester. This is your gas holder. Then a gas outlet through which the gas will be supplied, and an outlet chamber. Okay. So basically your biogas plant, it consists of the 5 basic components: the mixing tank, the digester, the gas holder, the gas outlet chamber, and the outlet chamber, right? Clear, everyone? And your biogas plant, it is made up of concrete, right? It is made up of concrete. It is made with cement and the brick. Okay, everyone? Now coming to the first, in the mixing tank, what is done? The gobar and water is mixed. So slurry is prepared and fed into the mixing tank. तो सबसे पहले क्या होता है आपके mixing tank में we add the cow dung and we add the water, and this mixture of cow dung and water is called the slurry. So slurry is prepared by mixing the water and the cow dung in the mixing tank, and through this chamber, it will flow into the digester. तो आपका जो ये mixing tank है, यहाँ से आपका mixture, that is आपकी slurry जो है, that will be fed into the digester tank. Okay, dear students, that will be fed into the digester tank. As you can see here, the 2 people, they are involved in the feeding of the slurry into the mixing tank. And dear students, as we know that in case of villages, we are readily available with the cow dung. So it can be utilized to produce energy very easily because it is easily available in the villages. Now after this, as we come to the digester tank, as the slurry is fed into the digester tank, so slurry is nothing but it is a mixture of cow dung and water. Now this digester is basically your 10 to 15 feet deep, and it is a cemented structure. It is made up of the cement plus your bricks. So it is you can say this deep structure into the earth. And this slurry which is fed into the digester, it will undergo the process of anaerobic bacteria. As I told you, your cow dung and the gobar contains the methanogens. So these methanogens, they will act upon this slurry and they will convert this slurry into the gases. So it will approximately take 40 to 45 days to convert the slurry into the gases, and those gases, they are referred to as methane, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. So slowly and gradually your slurry will be converted into these gases, and these gases, they are together referred to as the biogas. Okay. So once the pressure of these gases will be there, this gas holder, it start moving. As the pressure of the gas will increase, as the methanogens, they will produce the gas from the decomposition of the cow dung. So slowly and gradually this will lift the gas holder up. So the gas holder will be lifted up due to the pressure of the gases that are produced in the digester. Okay, so this tank is your gas holder where your majority of the gas will be stored. Okay, dear students. Now as the gases are being continuously produced, the gas holder will move continuously up. Now this gas holder is connected with the gas outlet, and this gas outlet will supply the gas to your kitchen, and in the kitchen we can use this particular gas for cooking. We can cook our food, right? We can connect the cylinder into our gases. Same way we can collect this gas outlet with the cylinder, and we can utilize this methane gas for cooking material. Now whatever is left, the slurry which is left in the digester tank will be slowly returned to the outlet chamber. So this is your outlet chamber. Slowly the slurry which is left after the decomposition, that will be used as a manure, and it will be removed through your outlet chamber. Right everyone? So through your outlet chamber, the slurry will be removed, the leftover slurry will be removed, and that will be utilized as a manure, as a fertilizer in the fields, because it is highly rich in phosphorus and nitrogen. And dear students, as we already know that cattle dung is available in large quantities in rural areas. So we can use this cow dung for a variety of purposes. So we can utilize, each portion of the cow dung is utilized, nothing is left as a waste. The leftover slurry is utilized as a manure, while the gases which are produced, they are utilized as a fuel in our houses. Now dear students, it will be surprising for you to know that this biogas plant that has been developed in our rural India, this concept has been brought about by the efforts of Indian Agriculture Research Institute, that is IARI, okay, along with the contributions of Khadi and Village Industries Commission. So these two particular institutes, they have united together, and thus they have brought about the concept of biogas plants in rural India. And nowadays, even in your urban areas, also, the cow dung, you can say the cow dung is utilized to produce electricity. Okay, this is also utilized in rural India, not only in rural India but in your urban cities also, where this cow dung is utilized to produce electricity or to light the street lamps. So you will make the notes of this topic, dear students, and you will read the page numbers 185 to 86. And if there is any doubt, dear students, you will communicate your doubts or queries to me on my personal number. Okay, that's all for today. Bye everyone.